Welcome back. I'm Lenora, and today we're making Cakesicles. To get started, I melted chocolate and poured it into the mold about halfway. I then used a popsicle stick to push the chocolate up the sides of the mold. You can also use a paintbrush or butter knife to cover the sides with chocolate. To ensure the chocolate sits evenly, and to remove any air bubbles, I tap the mold on the counter a couple of times. After tapping the mold, I go around the sides again with chocolate. At this time, while the sides are still wet, put the popsicle stick in about halfway. Then place the mold in the fridge for a couple minutes to set. Once the first layer is set, I added a second layer of chocolate to the sides of the mold. A second coat will make the sides strong and hold its shape without cracking. I then scrape around the mold to keep it clean. Make sure there is a good amount of chocolate where the mold meets the popsicle stick. This is just extra protection to keep it from cracking. Once the chocolate is set, it's time to put the cake crumb mixture into the molds. Take the cake crumb mixture, roll it into a small ball, about 1.5 tablespoons, and place it in the mold. Evenly press the cake down into the mold. Scrape off any excess so it's flat and even. To cover the back of the Cakesicle, take melted chocolate and spread it over the cake, making sure there aren't any holes or gaps. Then place it in the freezer for a couple minutes to harden. To make the fondant rose, I used a rose fondant mold. I kneaded a small piece of fondant to make it soft and pliable, then colored it pink. I then rolled it into a small ball and pushed it into the mold. Since it's a small piece of fondant, it sets quickly and pops right out of the mold. To remove the Cakesicle from the mold, slowly peel the mold away and carefully push it up and out. To drizzle chocolate on the Cakesicle, place melted chocolate into a piping bag and cut a small hole at the end of the bag. I piped small circles all over the Cakesicle and then added red and pink sanding sugar to give it some sparkle. To add the fondant rose, I put a dab of chocolate on the back of the rose, which acts like glue, and placed it on the Cakesicle. I hope you enjoyed this video. For links to the supplies I used, please see the description box below or visit heavenmycake.com. Like, subscribe, and take care.